Hello and welcome back to part 2 of the series. On this War of Mine, we're going to jump straight back into it. And we realised that at the end of part 1, there was a problem. We weren't able to access this food and medication over here. But it was some sort of glitch that stopped us from being able to access it. But I've reloaded the game and it looks all fine to me, fine and dandy to me now. So we are going to continue on day 2. We had a good night last night. Katia went out and she did a sterling job. She was brilliant. She collected lots of great stuff for us. Marin's going to have some food. He's sick and tired and he's not well at all. We've just given him some medication. Hopefully he will see off this period of illness. We'll be fine. Everybody's tired at the moment. Arika's got some father issues, but we're not going to dwell on that too long. She's going to send her to bed. Marin, unfortunately, we're going to send him downstairs before he can go to bed. We're going to send him to make a bed because we don't currently only have one bed in the whole household. We're going to send Katia. We're going to congratulate Katia for a great night's work by giving us some food. Marin should make a bed. And he should place it over here and he should get a move on, otherwise he's gonna start feeling bad. So there you go, get a move on there. Katia, eat some food, get on with it, and she's doing pretty well. There's somebody at the door. I'm gonna send Katia to the door. It's usually somebody who likes to bargain for stuff. Marin's gonna go back to work on his bed. Katia's gonna answer the door to this guy here who I think is a trader. Look at what I bought. He is a trader and we've now got the option to trade. Now the good thing is that Katia is the person with the bargaining skills, so we've picked the right person to answer the door. We have got some stuff that he may need. He may have some stuff that we may need. For the time being, I'm not sure exactly what we need. We haven't assessed our stash of supplies well enough, I don't think. So we probably need food. We do need food. We've got one food left remaining, but we've only got one person who's hungry, so that's enough for now. This guy Franco, who's answered the door, probably will be back at some point. If we don't find enough stuff, then he can come in handy then. I'm not sure what we need. I'm not going to risk trading anything with him because what we've got is valuable enough. We can leave him by the door. Hopefully he will stay there all day. We can assess during the day if we need any more stuff. Let's go and have a look at the workshop, Katia. Let's have a look what we need. Let's see if there's anything we can trade for. Don't need a fire, don't need a radio. I guess not. We do need a stove, although I'm not going to make you do it. Rainwater collector. This is good. It collects water for us, which we can use to make things like alcohol, which is high bargaining value. So we can start some sort of production line if we use a rainwater collector. Moonshine still. This is what makes the alcohol. So water, with a bit of patience, water and sugar can make foul tasting but strong booze, which is what I was talking about. High trading value. We could then barter it for things we need, just don't expect too much. And also it's good for making bandages, sterile bandages and things like that, so it's great. Fuel, we can turn things into fuel, we don't need that. We can make a water filter which gets used with the rainwater collector to generate clean water for us. The thing we need most is probably the stove. We've and an extra bed actually. Marin's finished his bed. I'm going to send him to sleep because he's sick and he's tired. That guy, I forgot his name, he's still at the door. Are we going to trade or what? He's getting a little bit impatient. I'm sure he'll still come back. Even if we don't. Arika is still tired. And why does she get up then? Go back to bed. So Katia is stuck for something to do. Let's have a look around the house. If everything's collected, no it isn't. We could still do with getting into here. Katia, if you're not busy. You're a bit cold there, I guess. Could do with some heating. Do we have a stove? I thought we had a stove. don't think we do. Oh yeah, here it is. Sorry, here it is, right here. Work your way through here, please, Katia. And we'll see if we can get into this cupboard over here to see if we've got any more great stuff in there. And also we can go out to the treehouse because we didn't have enough time to do that before the night came yesterday. And hopefully by this evening we'll send Katia out again to scavenge. Oh, she can get through this door. I thought she couldn't, but she can. Looks like a one-way door with that arrow. As you look, there's a right-facing arrow, but apparently she can still get through. Well done, Katia. You're proving to be a very valuable housemate at the moment. 10 out of 10. Oh, brilliant. We've picked up a couple of pieces of jewellery, which will be great for trading, and the other bits and bobs. We will head over here now to the treehouse. Double click to make her sprint. She's definitely earning a crust, this Katia. I'm liking this girl. Let's check her bio out. What's her story? I grew up in this city, but went abroad to study and started working as a reporter. I'd been away for years, and then the troubles escalated into a war. I was picked to write reports on it. I'd have volunteered anyway. I was so anxious to check on my parents, but it was too late. I found my house in ruins. My family has disappeared. I've been looking for them ever since. Well, Katia, there is still hope. Your parents may still be alive, and you seem like the kind of person who gets things done. You are a coffee drinker. We're going to have to try and collect some coffee for you to drink, Katia, to keep you happy, because you seem to be one of the, I wouldn't say the most valuable housemate, but the most busy housemate up to this point. Let's just say that. Some other random stuff that we used to make to build stuff, I guess, and random bits and bobs. It looks like Arika's slept off her tiredness, and she's still hungry, so we're going to send her to grab some food from the fridge here, some tinned food. That's going to sort out her hunger while Katia sleeps in the bed that she's recently vacated. These cans are quite nutritious. So that's it. She's eaten and she's happy. All her needs are met, and I'm not sure what she can get up to now. Let's check on Marin because he's the important one. He's still sick. He's on meds. He's recovering, but he's slept off his tiredness. His tiredness. Let's say tiredness. It's the wrong word, but either way, he does need to get up. Unfortunately. Such as war, it's a time of great need, and we do need you to get yourself out of bed, Marin, and get some stuff. Now, we have got the option of crafting a knife. We don't have any weapons at all at the moment. They would be handy to keep people away from our stuff. Protecting our stuff is a big consideration. Unfortunately, it would use all of our weapon parts at this point, but we're going to take that risk. We're going to make ourselves a knife. We do need weapons. And otherwise we might find ourselves with nothing in the morning. In fact, people might come in, they might hurt us, they might steal everything, and that would be the end, or it would mean the beginning of the end. So we do have to be very careful, protect what we got. And thank you, Marin, for that little bit of work. And unfortunately, it looks like he's still tired. He wants to go back to bed, recover a little bit more. It's 6:30 p.m. now. We're heading towards the second night. We're probably going to send Katia out again, probably to the same place again, and as we did last time, to see if she can scavenge the rest of those parts. It was a pretty safe place for her to go. And let's have a look. We shouldn't probably craft anything with Arika because she uses more of our supplies than Marin does, because he's a handyman. He makes things a lot more effectively, efficiently than anybody else. He's going to be the guy who's going to be making our stuff, and we're going to hopefully, once he gets well, he's going to start building some more stuff for us. Now it's night. We've opened up a new place over here called the supermarket. Also, the Shell School's here, but unfortunately can't get there due to the snow. It's too snowy to get there. But we can go to the supermarket. This supermarket is located in the area remaining under military control, but people are still trying to scavenge it for supplies. We can expect to meet other scavengers there, so it's probably best not to get in their way. Some doors might still be locked. A crowbar could come in handy. There's lots of food, lots of meds, huge amount of weapons, huge amount of parts, but caution is advised. Might be a good option. This looted gas station with 18% now looted it. Or scavenged it. That's how many supplies we've gotten from there. 18%. So there are still lots of weapons there. Apparently, I don't remember seeing lots of weapons. I thought we got as many weapons as we could. This ruined villa, we could sneak into the ruined villa. We'd probably best take an Arica if we go there to try and steal some stuff from these people. But we don't want to do that unless we're desperate. This old town's pretty dangerous. Supermarket might be a good idea. Might be lots of food stuff there, or we could play it safe, go to the loot gas station. We're going to go to the supermarket. We're not here to play it safe. We've got to take a gamble. It's a desperate time. Desperate time calls for desperate measures. So we're going to take Katia again. Arica is going to guard, and so is Marin, although he's sick. We could make him sleep in the bed. We'll make him sleep in the bed, is what we'll do. We're going to leave Arica with the knife, which we've made, and we're going to send Katia with nothing. She can scavenge as much as possible that way. So she's got 0 of 12 space available in her backpack. We're going to send her. Let's go. We might be taking a risk here by sending Marin to bed and trying to make him recover, but we do need at some point him to start crafting some stuff for us. I'm not alone here, says Katia. There are people in the entranceway. I'm not sure this is it looks like he's got an automatic weapon. Katia, stay there. Stay there. Don't go. Wait. See what happens. Uh-oh. He's coming. He's coming. Is he going to shoot me? Hey, you. Uh-oh. Should be enough for both of us. Don't worry. Phew. Thank God for that. This guy is doesn't look like he wants to do us any harm at this point. But we do have to get a shift on and start searching these places and get out of here before. Let's just grab all that and run upstairs. I saw another mound of things over here. We don't want to stay here too long, so that's why we're making a move and running around. We've found some weapon parts before. We've got some other basic items, which is great. Let's get through this door. We can't get through this door. Should we have a look who's there? It's another guy who's scavenging. Oh, there's another mound here. Let's have a look what's in this stash. We've got more food. Brilliant. We've got fertilizer. We'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take the water. We'll take the fertilizer. What we will do is drop these shells. We don't have a gun at this point, a weapon at this point. So we don't need those. Can we get upstairs? No. We can't get up to the roof. I'm going to head back down and have a look for more weapon parts. Hopefully these guys haven't scavenged too much. And we'll see what we can find. Let's grab all of that. That's nothing too amazing. There's a place to hide there. There's some more things to scavenge here. Hopefully this guy doesn't get upset at me scavenging his patch. Let's grab all of them and move on. Get to here. Oh, he got there first. Unfortunately, this guy gets there before us. So, and we only get his leftovers, which isn't ideal. We would like to. There is a big. Oh, there was a bit of food there, which is ideal. Fantastic. Got some sugar. We can make some. We can make some alcohol with the sugar. Gunpowder. Let's drop the gunpowder. Like I said, we don't need the gunpowder at this point. Yes, let's bash through and get there first. Oh, did we get there first? I hope we got there first. No, we didn't. He got there first again. Although we did leave some food for us in the last stash. Nothing too exotic here. Nothing too brilliant. Let's have a look through. Let's get there first this time. And see if we can find some weapons. Yep, we've got some weapon parts. We've got some... we haven't got room for these quality roll-ups at the moment. Although we could drop the tobacco in favour of the roll-ups, because tobacco makes roll-ups. Therefore, we can take the finished product rather than the raw material, which is always a good trade to make. Let's head upstairs, see what else we can find. We do have to be careful with these people. They might not stay happy for long. They've all got weapons by the looks of it. We do need to find ourselves a gun at some point for defensive purposes at least. We don't have room for anything else we could do for that. Apparently there was lots of weapons in this area. Hopefully they haven't taken all of it. More fertilizer, more parts, we will take. And coffee beans there, but we'll leave them. This last pile now, it's probably the last pile before we head out. No room for that. Can we get anywhere else? Maybe downstairs. Do we have time? It's midnight, we've probably got some more time. Let's head downstairs and look what we can find. Oh, there's a couple of slashes here too, brilliant. Excellent, let's try and find a big gun or something. No, more fertilizer, more sugar, we'll take it anyway. Head to the next one. What can we find? We're going to find some more food. I'm glad I did check down here. That was a brilliant find. I'm very pleased with that one. Just run to the end here. There's a bed. What's under the bed? Let's have a look. Somebody stored a shotgun or something. No, but there's some meds, which again is a brilliant find. I'm very happy with this. What can we drop in their place? Med ingredients. We take the meds over the ingredients, but these herbal meds and the medications are top quality items, great bartering items. We're probably going to have to drop the quality roller. Raw food we can cook. Fertilizer we can trade. It's a good trading thing. We're going to drop the wood because we, at some point, we can get wood from our house by chopping up all the furniture that we're not using. So we can find wood whenever we need them. And water, clean water too. We'll drop the clean water because we can make our own clean water at some point. We're going to take the meds, the high bargaining, high value items, and move on. We'll have a look in. Oh, we've got a couple of cupboards here. Checking this cupboard first. It's locked. We need a lockpick for that. We don't have one at the moment. We do have one at home. We could come back with a lockpick. We found more gun parts. Brilliant. We found more sugar. Brilliant. Some more parts, which would be handy, although we're not going to sweat about that too much. We know where they are if we need them. We're going to head over here to this mound of rubble, this stash. More sugar, brilliant. More wood and electronic parts do come in handy at some point. Can we get through here? We can. Katia is doing such a good job tonight. She is a sterling performer for us. The guys are going to be so happy when we get back. Hopefully nothing ill has befallen them and they are all in one piece when we get back. There's nothing we can take here. Gun parts. Come on, gun parts. No. There's nothing else here. I think that's it for this location. What's this here? Oh, it's just the door. No, that's not what we want to do, Katia. It's time to go home now. It's 20 to 2. I'm sure you're very tired. You've done a great job for us, Katia. And thankfully, nobody wanted to do us any harm. They were 3 guys that we saw were armed to the teeth, but they were friendly, thankfully enough, and they were willing to share. That's the kind of people that I like. These people who have a lot of power but like to share the resources too. So fair play. We hit gold tonight. We didn't get a gun. We didn't get any other weapons. We got weapon parts which can be used to craft the weapons. Brilliant. End of day 2. Day 3 begins. I got the medicine. I hope it'll help. Well done, Katia. That's the end of this part. Hopefully you enjoyed. Oh no. What happened? Marin died. He froze to death. He was in bed. Oh my god. That is a disaster. Poor Marin. These guys are... I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. How could he die? He froze to death. How cold was it? He was in bed. That's ridiculous. Oh dear. There was me on a high after having such a great night. Marin died overnight. It was a disastrous night. Oh dear. And now Arik is feeling unwell. This is a disaster. But unfortunately, we're going to have to persevere. Hopefully, we can survive without Marin's input and his crafty handiwork. Poor Marin. We're going to have to find somewhere to bury him, although I'm not sure that's possible. Marin, God bless your soul. Rest in peace. Until next time, if you enjoyed this video and want to see more of this war of mine, click the thumbs up button. I'll see you again in the next video. Bye for now.